Hello Knight here, welcome to episode 17 of my Empire Total War campaign playing as France using the Darthmod. And just to start off where the action is, over here in India. So we've managed to create quite a big empire here. We've taken out all the territories apart from those owned by the Mughals, who are our strong, firm allies. They absolutely love us. Very friendly, 409, and I think it's going up still. It's still going up. Trade and military alliance are still plus positive marks. Struggle grievances, state grift received. They're all pretty positive factors, to be honest. We're trading with them, of course. We're going to keep them as a trading partner for as long as possible, unless they, of course, attack one of our allies. We're at war with Portugal, so we're about to take Goa. We're just going to besiege this here. We're not going to attack them straight away. We want our army to be up to strength before we do so. He doesn't have a fortress. I don't think he does anyway, no. But he's got so many troops, we could lose a unit, one of these experienced units possibly. So we just don't want to do that at the moment. We'll continue the siege at the moment. We may come back to that because it's 4 turns. But of course we're replenishing, he isn't. So okay, that's that done. We're going to put these guys on board a ship. Send them back to Europe, I think. They were intending to... Originally they were going to go to... let's go here. Let's pick up this agent as well. See if we can get this guy on board. We've been having some glitches with agents and gentlemen. They've been on board ships, and when we've been taking them across to... It says the agent's on board. Or does it? I can't actually do it. Oh, the agent's on board. Okay. Okie doke. So... Right. So how are we going to do this? Okay, so it's got an agent on board, it's got the army on board. You can all see that. I just want you to see. We're going to go back to Europe with this army. We need to knock out the Portuguese, and then we'll move on to North America with it. The Portuguese was a bit of a surprise. We weren't expecting them to attack us. Certainly wasn't in our plans. We wanted to repair this if they would for us. Keep this army here, so we're completely replenishing. They'll only ever get weaker in relation to our guys, so we're going to leave that army there for the moment. We've done all our... I think we've done all our stuff we want to do. Maybe we'll get that tea plantation there, because it's quite a good thing to have. That's 5,000. We don't want to spend any more because we've still got a lot of... do that. Yeah. And we'll do that because we need this to actually get the tax bonus, etc. But it's quite happy. That's it. We don't want to invest anything more over here, I don't think, at the moment. We may do later if we have some spare cash. Everything is pretty much happy. We've done the initial kind of investments. Yeah, so we take out, as you can see, so the Mughals only have their original territories. I think they must have taken Satra. I believe that the Mughals start with that, do they? No, the Carnatic Marathas start with this. But you can see, if ever we come back here, the Mughals are not going to be the threat that they can sometimes pose later in the game. Well, say if we ever come back, we will come back here, because we're basically going to have world domination. We're going to take over everything. Let's go to Europe next. We've got that army on its way. We need to repair this navy. We didn't quite have enough money last time. Let's do that. And the ships that are repaired we're actually going to take with us. We're going to take them down towards here. There's a fleet raiding a Portuguese fleet, well, a squadron. Let's move these guys in. Okay, now what have we got here? We need just one fleet, don't we? This is pretty much all done here, so if you put a admiral into here, I've got a couple of 4th rates, some 5th rates, yeah, 4th rates. Let's put some, maybe split our... I'm wondering about sending these off to trade, to be honest. 32 gunners. They're not that much use, to be honest, in a naval battle. What else to put in there? So we've got 2 fourth rates, 3 of those. We've got 4 more slots. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. They're all replenishing. These will head off into the Baltic, those guys. These guys here who replenished. This admiral will go. Someone's going to stay. Where's he going to stay? Okay, well, we're going to keep this admiral here for the moment. This guy, let's put him in here. That's a full fleet. This admiral will be in charge of the captured Portuguese ships when we get them. We now have we should have the drill school by now, I believe, in Paris. We do. So we can now, that means we can research fire by rank, but unfortunately I think we've got another 2. Yeah, I've got 2 turns before we do. We're going to carry on with this at the moment because we're not in very much trouble at all, to be honest. We can win most of the battles that we're fighting. Fire by rank would be ideal, of course. It is 15 turns. I don't know whether to do that or not. Anyway, unfortunately we lost a gentleman who should have really come here. He would have gone to Orléans. I don't know what happened to him. He just literally disappeared. He literally disappeared. Right, so we come down to here. We're going to try and, if these guys don't run away, we're going to try and capture these guys. Can we reach them? I don't think we can even reach them, can we? Maybe we can. We'll see. I think we can reach them. I don't think that's wishful thinking. Let's repair these. So I think we're going to damage this port, so it's getting no trade, as we said. This brig will go up to here. We're going to send these 4 brigs off to the Ivory Coast to do a bit of trading. Naught. Okay, that's good. Over here, we've got to look at the Mediterranean side of things. We've got that. We can probably afford to repair this guy now, actually, as well. There we go. We've got this army here that's really keeping a watch on our Italian front. So we will send this fleet into the Baltic to do some damage to the Russians if we can. I think I do need to construct another 2. I did want to do some investment in our productive stuff, but I think I've got to go to North America first and see over here first, because we did take a few hits here, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, here we're replenishing, but we need to do the army now. 2,000. Gosh, this is going to cost a lot. Oh gosh, that means that we can't actually do that, which I'd rather do. So I think what we're going to do is take 1 ship out. We'll build 1 ship. Should give us enough to do the work in North America, I think. But we can't move on very quickly. The Iroquois are actually taking some hits. I don't know why. You can see they've got a raggedy flag. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. We've got to obviously sit here, I think, for a turn. There's not much we can do. North America for 1 turn. Then we'll move on and take here. You might need to go and attack this army because it's just sitting there in the wilderness. I think maybe we could shuffle down, take this army and that army, and then go down to take out the rest of here. We're not war with quite a number of countries, but they're all fairly 114. They're all fairly in trouble themselves, basically. I mean, Russia is now suffering the Ottoman Empire and are doing quite well against them. Reminds me we've got to go to there. We'll go and do that in the Mediterranean, just here. We need to attack that port. This was a freebie ship that we got. We're going to cost them 1250 if we can. There's no trade coming out this port at the moment, but obviously he might be able to build ships, so we want to destroy the port completely. Certainly don't want another rival for a Mediterranean fleet once it's Once it's dealt with those Portuguese guys, we should be... There we go. Let's come out so we don't put a unit in there. Okay, so this is all good stuff for us. Our allies are doing well. We may be able to give the Swedes a bit of a hand if we can attack any. I can't see any Russian ships coming out of here at the moment, so I assume the Swedes are doing a good job against them. I suspect they are. But this group here, this fleet here will go into the... Can we recruit here? 5th rates. We haven't got enough money. Okay, so we can probably just do a little bit of upgrading. That's it. That's all we can do. I wanted to really do all the farms this turn, but there's nothing really we can do. Got one ship here being built, but we're protecting the port with this guy here. Got our trade protected by him and that admiral. Right, let's see if we can actually hit this guy. Did I actually repair these guys? I think I did actually. I did. Okay, let's see if we can hit him. If he runs, we're in trouble. He doesn't run, so that's just crazy. Right, let's attack. Take his ships from him. Marcio Alvarez is about to suffer a defeat. Hopefully we can take all of his ships off him without too much damage. We're going to literally just focus on chain shot. Just get in there as quickly as possible. Chain shot and grape. We don't want to damage the hulls and sink them. I think our ships should be strong enough to do the business on him. That'll be another 3 ships we can add to the fleet in Rotterdam. Let's have a look. Right, don't have the weather gauge this time, and in fact it's directly against us. So we go over here. Form over here, right in the corner. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't think more than 3 squadrons, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are guys who will basically chase them down if they run away once they've been hit. Okay, they should be over... Where are they? Over here. There they are. Let's go to my fleet. There they are. So in fact, by the way that we've actually set up, we've got the weather gauge again. Let's head straight for them. I will fast forward this because it's not going to be particularly interesting. We'll fast forward. Certainly not the sailing towards you, so that I think that's not particularly interesting. He's only got 3 ships, so he's really caught this squadron. They obviously came out to do a bit of raiding. Thought they were going to have a nice time, and they didn't. Basically, they got caught by this fleet. Straight for them. Just looking to see that we're not overlapping. He's got to go literally straight for them. Got nice concentrated fire on them then. Okay, I think, as I said before, I think everyone will start off as round shot and then we'll go over to chain shot as soon as we get close to them. He'll probably run before the wind and run away from us, I'm guessing. That would be the best thing for him to do. If I was that guy, I'd just refuse battle and run off. Route. Just take the speed down a tad. We need to go here and here. We are literally heading straight for them. That's okay, that's all okay. So we will take some hits to begin with. They're all fully armed and full complements of guys, of sailors, but that won't save him, I don't think. Just altering the trajectory slightly. That's fine. That's fine. We just speed things up a bit. Take off as soon as we get the first. We're going to get a few hits on us before we can actually fire on him because of the way that we're just literally going straight for him. We're going to go right through his line. The ship's going to take a few hits. Let's just move forwards. Yeah, we've taken a few hits, but I say it's kind of inevitable, really. Okay, we'll let this go ahead and we'll literally dissect his line. We should have troops, ships going through each of these. Let's dismast him. This has a dual effect actually. The first one is that of course we'll be able to chase after him much more easily if we do that. The other thing is, of course, that it has a morale effect on him as well. So if we turn about, just keep these guys firing. We can hit both sides. He's got his sails up, of course. Take too long. We just really got to watch him in case he runs. So we can hit this guy front and back, stem and stern. We can afford to take some risks with the damage that they're going to do to us. Go right through his line and pick up the wind. We've not damaged his sails that much, so we can take him out. Taking a few hits, of course, kind of inevitable. Don't want to do is sink them out. That would be a disaster, because the whole idea is to capture them. We are damaging the sails, but not as much as I would hope to do. One's gone. Suffered too much damage here, I wouldn't have thought. Don't want to lose a ship, so it's silly to... Okay, well he's given as good as he's getting. We're going to throw that ship to the south, throw the ship to the south. Is it south, southwest? Bring all these guys over. Right, let's pull up here. See if we can take out his sails. That should certainly have an adverse effect on his morale. You don't have that repairing facility that you have in Napoleon where the ships can repair themselves. Let's get after this guy. Let's pick up the wind. Go. Come on now, let's take this guy's sails out. He's got them up now. That's a really classic shot there on the stern. The sails are nearly gone. Let's just pull across his bow. His sails are almost gone. In fact, let's just continue. That's basically what we're going to do is, whilst we're in front of him, is just hanker so we can stop him escaping. Okay, it's going okay. How's that? It's right underneath us, I think. There we go. He's trying to run away now. dismasted. Let's go that way. Let's attack him right the way through his stern. Let's pull this ship out. Let's pull the ship round. Pull the ship round. Okay, this is going okay, I think. Dismasted. Still got some. We've still got some guys firing the guns. Possibly if we get some more hits on his stern. Oh, what happened there? Hopefully they both surrendered at the same time. They didn't run off together. I'm not really happy with the mechanics of this, that sometimes it allows the ships to run off. Oh no, all three of them were. Okay, let's add them to our fleet. Thank you, Portugal. That's possibly the end of their... I think it's probably the end of their... It's all it isn't actually all destroyed. That's then destroys completely. I've finished my thought. This should be the end of all of their fleets. Let's just do this. Just completely destroy it. I don't think we're going to get caught here. Well, let's continue here. Completely destroy it. There we go. So that's going to cost them $12.50 to repair. We're going to move this fleet. Should we move it into the Mediterranean? I don't know whether to or not. I think we could. I think we could move it into the Mediterranean. Let's go. We need to repair it, of course. But we've got, being France, we've got Marseille, of course, and Toulon. Or not, it's just Marseille, isn't it? We've got Nice, and we've got Porto Maurizio. So we can repair that fleet completely. These three guys will come back to here. What I can probably do is a little bit of jiggery pokery. Just move this guy down to here to be with them in case they get attacked. We can put this guy, this militia, down here to guard the port, and we're going to move the ship to here. Well, we don't need to guard here, do we? It's not a, we need to guard here, don't we? Well, we'll go here, because what we're going to do is repair this and then move the whole of this fleet out. Once it's moved out, of course, we'll need to have this ship, this sloop, just patrolling Rotterdam, because this is where a lot of our money comes in. 5,000 odd. 5,000 odd in here. And we've got this port here. The other ports don't seem to work in Britain for some reason. We've got nearly 8,000 here, which is over 8,000, so we need to really have the fleet in the Mediterranean. That's decided it for me. This fleet is definitely going to come to the Mediterranean and guard there. We've got that army coming round. India's done, I think, basically. This is everything we've built. There's nothing really to look at there. Is that the end of the turn? I think it probably is, actually. I don't think there's anything more I can do. No, I'm sure we've got enough troops here. I don't think I acted prematurely there. We've got those guys. When they're up to strength, they'll be fighting these guys, which are all militia. It's got one unit that's any good. This guy here that we'd have to rush in and try and kill off. But of course I'm hopeful that he'll come out and attack us. 4 turns, or maybe even these guys will come and we can use these guys to attack. Anyway, let's just have a look at policies. That's fine. Oh no, it's not. We need to do this. I wonder how long that's been down. I probably did it after we took Mysore and Karnataka. I can't remember doing it, but it's certainly something I should have done. But now we need to put that up, because that should make a huge difference to our money. 20,000 odd. The ministers are all fine. Don't need to alter anything there. Trade is really good, 22,000. None of it's been intercepted at the moment, so that's a good, very good thing. We're soon going to have some ivory to trade. It doesn't seem that he's got any ships any Portuguese ships around here. He only had this one port and we're raiding it quite regularly, so he can't build any more. Can't build any ships because we keep destroying them. Okay, that's a weird trade route. Where's it going? Oh, it's going down here. I thought it was going back towards the East Indies. Anyway, so things are done there. North America, I don't think there's anything more I can do here. I wonder how long that trade's been down, that taxation's been down. These are our allies, our protectorate. How do they feel about us actually? Sometimes you find that they don't really like us that well. Louisiana, HJKL. They're unfriendly, which is not that unusual, to be honest. But they have one territory. So the chances of them attacking us are low, and if they did, we could probably take them out quite quickly. So not so much of a worry. Over here, we're having to spend a turn just recuperating before we move on to destroy the 13 colonies. And in Europe, we need to look at maybe releasing this army, putting it in a port, and maybe we're going to transfer it down. Once we get that army from India plus the army over here, we'll have 3 armies to attack the Portuguese. We've got to take them out at some stage. I don't think we can rely on the AI to do it. I don't think the Spaniards will do it. Let's end the turn, and then we'll see what happens. I don't think it's anything more I want to do. No, I don't think so. Research technology, that's all okay. I say 2 turns and then we can start researching fire by rank, which is going to take 15 turns, which is not good. But we're on our way. We're on our way basically. And we have got that gentleman coming back, I believe. Oh, there's a spy. There's our spy. So we know what they're up to. Have they taken Madrid? Has that gone Portuguese? That would be brilliant in a way if they did. Because it's going to screw the Spaniards up something terrible, which is really what we want. I know they're our erstwhile allies, but they won't be for long. Nope, can't afford to do that. I would only attack them shortly afterwards anyway, to be honest. We've got to get rid of some of these guys. Ah, he's come out straight away, or wait a minute. Oh gosh, we might not be able to get this. I've got a feeling he's going to beat us to it, beat us to the punch. Okay, well, we're not going to join in, that's for definite. Did the Portuguese win? I think the Portuguese won, that's good, so that's caused them a lot of damage. The Mughals came in and attacked them, but didn't actually destroy them. I've got a rake in Karnataka, that's just crazy. You seem to be propagating in really awkward places. Don't need him here, we need him in the port. Let's just stop that, we don't want to do that, don't sabotage it. Let's go, where's the closest port? That probably is the closest port. It's going to take 2 turns to get there. Has he repaired this? He has repaired it, good for him, well done. Okay, so now we're fully up to strength. I believe probably he has been reduced in strength, so we're probably going to attack. We're going to have a look round first. Can have a look and see. A new fleet arrives. This is the army from... No, it isn't. It's the guy with the agent, the gentleman. Let's see if we can actually get him to arrive. Let's get him over. Let's get the navy over to here. The Baltic fleet is now up to strength. Right, let's move this out. Right, the agent. Go ashore. Right. So where is he? Where's the agent? Where is he? Can't see him. He's disappeared. That is so annoying because it now means that another... If hopefully he's dead, he's not just sitting there. Oh no. That was crazy, I moved the wrong ship out. Wrong guy. Agent, let's move him ashore. Okay, again, he's gone. He's gone, is he? Oh, come on. I really don't know what's happening. Obviously it's glitched. That's all I can think of. The thing has glitched. Right, well this is the ship that's going to collect the guys anyway. I think if we're going to do anything against the... I think initially we should probably... Let's move these guys back. And we can repair them at... Yeah, we're going to send those guys off to... Or the Portuguese. I can't believe they'll have many ships trading. They seem to have rather a lot of ships, to be honest. We've got 5 brigs. We're going to send those off to the Ivory Coast. We're at war with rather a lot of people, to be honest, but it's a slight risk. It's a slight risk, those 5 brigs. But they were all captured anyway. They weren't. I don't think they were ships that we built or anything, to be honest. Right, to Marseille. Or we can go here. Let's go here actually. It's more central. More trouble to get back to Europe, but let's repair. Let's go to here. They've repaired it. Good for them. Good for them. However, we're going to just destroy it again. That costs another 1250. That's like a unit, well, 2 units. 2 infantry units that they could make that they're now not going to be able to make. And of course it prevents any kind of navy, as we've said, or any kind of trading eventually going on there. So we're helping our allies, the Ottomans. He's now up to strength. I wonder whether to send him round actually as well, trading. It probably will actually. Let's repair these guys first. This guy, this agent, land, navy. That was just weird, wasn't it? We went out to another place, another theatre, and the agent appeared. Just weird. It's just strange. Okay, right. Well, what we're going to do is go into the Baltic. We need to protect this port. Got this port controlled and protected. Got some recruitment going on here, but we've also got a ship here, which is good. This will be the basis of our Atlantic fleet. We need to do a bit of we need to do a little bit of improvement to their farms and stuff, I think. Got an agent here, gentlemen. See, gosh, we don't want him to come ashore, do we? Should we? Is there a way of just landing him? I mean, this is just weird. It's just strange, to be honest. Because he's still here. Okay, well let's... Is it the ship that's doing it? Let's just get him... Can we get him ashore? We can, okay. Put him here. So let's see if we do this. Let's put them both on board. See if we can go here. So does that mean have they really left? Because I can't see them again. It's glitched, isn't it? They've just, both of them I've got 2 gentlemen who I can't move. But if I move the ship out, the agents won't come off this ship. Why not? Let's... Oh, come on. This is just crazy. Oh, there they are. Oh my god, that took so much time and effort, to be honest. There we go. Oh, he can't reach now, but he will do in the next turn. So this will now be Orleans skill. Perhaps we need to actually increase that to a college. We probably do. Now we need to increase that to a college. I should have done that ages ago, to be honest, because that will also increase the speed at which we get things. Although, to be honest, our science research has been going fine. We'll be able to get fire by rank next, I think, here. And we'll keep one agent here. We've got another guy coming over to here. This is for upgrading to a larger dock so we can get first-rate ships. Obviously very important. Let's move him back into here eventually. We've got this other fleet, I think, down here. I don't know why it gave us that. Has it turned up? I wouldn't have thought it would have done yet. No, the one from India I'm thinking about. No, okay, so we'll get rid of that. It's just that one. Structure report. It's all in India. Agent recruited Karnataka. This is the guy we're moving across from here over to here. We'll probably will fight this, I think, because I'm worried that they're going to come back and try, and the next time they come they may actually take it. And I think that that means that we don't get the city, I think. So we're going to attack and take this. We need to kill all of them, of course, otherwise some of them will remain. Anyway, let's come back to here. So we finally got those gentlemen. Let's throw this fleet into the Baltic. I say it looks as if the Swedes are doing a really good job on the Russians, to be honest. Can't see any Russian ships at all. Have a little look over here. The Mughals still have this territory, I believe. They do. Are they still at war with the Russians? I believe they are. They were. They are still at war with the Russians. So it must be a bit of a stalemate there. We need to get rid of some of these people who we're at war with. 13 colonies will be soon. Portugal will be soon. Genoa. What do we need to do with Genoa? Do we? So we've got an army sitting there. Do we land? He's got a load of rubbish here, to be honest. I think we land, because to have an army sitting there doing nothing, I think it's a slight risk. It's a slight risk because of the Austrians, basically. The Austrians may come and attack us. We're going to land here, and hopefully he'll come out and attack us. The main problem is we can't get back very quickly. That's our problem. From here, once we're on the island, if the Venetians or someone else attacks us, we don't have an army immediately available. I was saying that we've got an army here, haven't we? Got to watch for the Russians though they don't look as if they're a threat at the moment. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to put this on board. Do that, do this. How far can we get? How far can we get? We're going to get round to about here. So I think what we'll do, we'll just land this in here at the moment. Possibly we should have done this as well, maybe a turn or so ago. Recruitment. We can now get some decent troops here. We can get grenadiers. But I do need to upgrade my farms, etc. I think, before we do anything else. For money purposes. Britain is fairly safe. Don't need to worry too much about invasions, I don't think. Okay, how is Britain? It's doing okay. It's not fantastic. We need to do that. That's probably screwed us a bit money-wise, but we definitely need to do that. Keep Britain under control. France is absolutely fine. See, that's actually on the border where we might get attacked and raided, so I'm not going to do anything there. We've been very lucky in this campaign so far. Nothing has happened on this front at all. Either way, they haven't pushed out and got aggressive. Oh yes, they have. They've taken, these are our allies. They've taken Bavaria, which is good for them. Good for them. It looks like the Austrians are really kicking back against the Prussians. They have 4 territories left. This fleet, let's push on a little bit more. Mughal Empire. So if we go here, in theory we're going to be able to intercept stuff that comes through. Maybe. So So we're going to raid these ports, major fishery, so that will be producing decent ships, I would have thought. And also here, we're just going to raid, stop them. There's no trade coming through here, as you can see, by sea. So maybe they're already besieged or blockaded, I don't know. Anyway, that's for the future. Austria, maybe they're not attacking us because they are really screwed. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories. So maybe that's why they're not attacking us. So we're going to try and finish this off quite quickly if we can, and then we can repair and then attack Portugal with this army. We do have that army in Paris. I'm going to look at North America now. Am I? I'm sure I'm doing. Yes, I thought I was. Okay, I think what I was going to do is move one of these brigs, one of these ships round to here, and this brig will actually go off to. Won't move it at the moment, although we could, because what we could do is this. So we've actually got the port protected, it's not going to suffer any damage. This ship may be attacked by the by enemies, it's possible. Let's head down towards, if we can reach. We can hit the... Yes, let's go here. So I think we've got 6 brigs to try and take the Ivory Coast, and what I'll do, I'll try and put guys on each of the trading ports, one on each of the trading ports, to try and get a monopoly situation. I don't want them all on one port. Stuff's going on here. Hopefully the Portuguese and the Spaniards are going to wear themselves down. Unfortunately the Portuguese didn't take here. Although you can see, we'll be able to see by sea here, so I'm more interested in what's really going on over here, to be honest. They've not got a raggedy flag or anything, but these guys do. Don't want the Spanish to get it. It's a nice bit of judgment, actually. Anyway, let's look at North America. We'll come back and maybe build some more troops in France. They're not doing anything. Let's just make sure of that. Oh no! Why is he blocked there? Oh, it's because of this guy. Okay, that's fine. I can't see any. We're still in their territory. Turn it to Catholicism, or maybe not. Okay. Still replenishing here. We got a lot of damage, didn't we? Okay, so maybe we can't push on this turn. Just going to move the ship round to this area here. In fact, what we can do, we can come down here and have a look. Just do a bit of reconnaissance off the coast. One ship, but he's got a lot of Cherokee guys there. We don't want to hit the Charleston area until we've got a stack, because the Cherokee here could attack us immediately. It's possible. What do they think of us? What does the Cherokee think of us? Cherokee. They're indifferent. They're not bothered one way or the other. But war with Spain and Pueblo nations. It's interesting. Okay, so at the moment we've still got to wait a turn, I think, before we come and take this, I believe. Okay, but there isn't anything else I want to create. We've got 2 stacks, that's enough at the moment. We could maybe do a little bit of upgrading. That's a little bit dangerous to do that there. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go back to France and we're going to build some grenadiers, I think. Or maybe a couple of grenadiers. Yeah. I think we've got enough now to do a farm actually in up here. Yeah, where are we? Where are we? Just here, I think it was. Yeah. Okay, that's done. We're done. I think we were going to look at taking out these guys, I think. Oh, it's going to be... I wonder whether to even... Surrender refused. Okay, right, we're fully up to strength. We're not going to lose any units. Just for speed, I'm going to... For speed within the game, I'm just going to auto-resolve this. Hopefully won't lose any units. Might be expensive. Wow, that is probably less than I would have lost fighting it myself. Auto-resolve is so strange, isn't it? So strange. Right, so if we how happy is this? So I think what I'm going to do, well, it's not crazy, but I hadn't resolved on actually auto-resolving that one. I'm going to take some money out of here. We'll come back to North America. It's always very conditional in North America whether we invest at this stage or not. What I'm going to do is definitely rebuild that. Still not got enough? 1440, gosh. I have to stop building something. Yeah. I mean, it is that important that we get this army over to Europe. I think it really is that important, as quickly as possible. We'll start replenishing. We're not going to get much done, of course. Ooh, -5, so we need to do that. Actually, that was crazy because we had another turn, because I don't want to leave this rake behind. So what we'll do is that we'll leave it a turn and let these guys replenish a bit as well, because in one turn that'll be back, and in theory I think we should be okay. Yes, that's what we're going to do. This is now our port, thank you. That's nice, some more trade. All these ports work nicely actually in India, which is good. Could do one here, but we'll see. Okay, got to watch this. Maybe have to do, can we upgrade that? We can't upgrade it anymore, so we're going to have to watch public order here. What are we doing as regards policies? It's only really Karnataka that has a problem at the moment. 21,000, good. Remember, we've got massive armies and fleets, so it's quite good to be still getting that money. A couple of grenadiers. Yeah, we'll need a general here in this army as well in Paris. What are we doing here? Are we building 2? We were building 2. Do we need more ships at this stage? I'm not quite sure. So we could use that money. I think I'd rather spend it on the army here, because that's almost got them up to scratch, to be honest. There are a few, I think there are a couple of units that are not going to be able to be, I don't know. Well, I think that's maybe everyone, is it? Oh no, this unit here. Yeah, so there's like one unit that won't be up to scratch, which is fine, we can deal with that. Goa. So we're going to go from Goa, get back to Europe with these guys. Not this turn, next turn. Which means that gives us a bit of a chance to destroy the Genoese. Take this territory here. We need to have a look at Spain actually. Are they still reasonably, they're friendly. We can only increase their happiness with us by 25. We may have to do that anyway. Prussia's hostile. Let's see if we can trade. Is there anything we can give them? Nope. Is there anyone else we can trade with? Denmark's hostile. They probably won't trade with us. I don't really want to give them stuff. We're not going to, because they'll probably say no anyway. Nope, they're just insulted by us speaking to them. He's doing okay. 242, 242. That's really good. Persia, let's see if they'll trade. Not too much worried about them because no, we're not going to give them territory. We don't give anyone territory. Sorry. Right, it's done. I think we're at the end turn again. So sorry about auto-resign. I just wanted to get this in, get this army on its way back to taking out Portugal. Right, okay, nothing else to do I don't think. Yeah, I think we'll... Yeah, we do need, we probably need maybe some more ships. I can't see unless we can hit a Russian fleet. Let's end the turn anyway. Unless we can take out a Russian fleet or Russian squadron, we're going to need to... alright, okay, why not? Yeah, why not? They're obviously quite friendly towards us. I thought you said hostile, to be honest, but anyway. Obviously need that. It's good at the moment we're not really getting any more people attacking us, which is excellent. I've got a random Russian stack turning up in North America or something like that. We've got them pretty much blockaded, of course.
Attacking me!
This is good. This is exactly what I wanted. So we can fight a fairly defensive battle here. We should be... Are we up in the hills? Maybe not. We'll have to see how this runs with the territory. But he's got pretty much rubbish, the conscripts. It's a morale problem he's got here. It's a very poor morale army. So, although he's got loads of troops, he's got 6,000 odd, 6,200. So he outnumbers us. But even here, the autos are saying it's 50-50. But we've got really good troops. Got very good, well, I say very good morale. They've got 7 and 8s. And he's got 6s. Gosh, 4. Yeah, no, I think morale is his problem. Yeah, so if we can get them running, we'll be able to win this quite easily. Okay, this will be fought in the next episode. Thanks for your time watching. I hope you've enjoyed the progress we've made again. It's been very straightforward, the campaign. I don't seem to be having many problems at all at the moment with anyone causing us undue problems other than Spain, really, to be honest. I think Portugal will go soon, but Spain is obviously going to be a problem for us. We may have to take out Spain whilst our armies are concentrated in Portugal. We may decide to take out Spain whilst they're in Europe. We'll have three armies, maybe 4 armies. Yeah, 4 armies in Europe, so we may use those to take out Spain. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. And if that doesn't have any bad implications like Austria or someone attacking us or someone else, because really it's only really Prussia, Austria and Poland who could now attack us. I don't think our allies would attack us, Sweden or Ottoman Empire. And we've got pretty good buffers between us and those countries. And naval wise we're quite strong, so maybe, yeah, maybe I'm thinking once the armies are in Europe we'll just bite the bullet literally and attack the Spanish, I think, because we'll need 4 or 5 armies to take them out simultaneously. We don't want to give them a chance to counter strike us at all. Okay, thanks for your time watching. Take care, be speaking to you soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.